I'm going to show you how to cut a pentagon, but before we start cutting glass, we need to make the 72 angle degree on a piece of paper. Anytime you're cutting a pentagon, you have to have a 72 degree angle. So what I've done here is I've drawn a straight line. I'm going to take the protractor, put it on the end of that line, bring this down to 0, and come up here to 72 degrees. And we have that. Now, I've taken the protractor, or the angle copier, and I've laid it along the line and brought it up to where it just barely shows. And it's right on, and that should be a 72 degree angle. Okay? Now, since this is set at 72 degrees, this is what we're going to use to make the angle. Bring it down. Bring it down. Make sure it's adjusted just right and tight against it. Okay, it's set for 72 degrees. Anytime, if you're going to make a pentagon that has the sides are 2 inches, you need a 4-inch piece of glass. And I've already gone ahead and cut a 4-inch piece of glass. First thing I need to do is to cut the right angle on the glass. Do that, just bring it down, put it against, make sure it's flush against the bar, and just above the corner, and score. Okay, we've broken that. Now before we move on, I'm going to call this side 1 and side 2. Okay, now we've already flipped it over, so I'm going to cut or mark a 2-inch line. Okay, I have that 2-inch line. Always make sure you put the cap on, keep it from drying out. Okay, now adjust your arm and put the cutter head right on that mark. Okay, now we're going to break it, and it looks like that. So the next thing we're going to do is flip it back over to side 1, and we're going to measure the widest part. The near part will be going down here. So again, it's 2 inches. Okay. Bring this down because it's going to be shorter. Make sure the point is down here, and make sure it's totally flush with that bar, with the monorail bar, with the angle bar. Readjust your arm to get it right over that point. And score. Alright, and break. And now we have something that looks like a kite. Now the next step is we're going to go back over and mark a 2-inch line from the point out. Okay, right on it, and 2 inches. Okay, make sure it's flush against it, totally flush and good and tight. It should be just about right, and looks like it might be. Go ahead and score. and you have a pentagon.